White House release published Friday, October 17, 2025. Fact sheet. President Donald J. Trump addresses the threat to national security from imports of medium and heavy-duty vehicles, parts, and buses. President Donald J. Trump has signed a proclamation under Section 232 of the Trade Expansion Act of 1962. This action imposes a 25% tariff on imports of medium and heavy-duty trucks and key truck parts. The tariff covers vehicles such as large pickup trucks, moving trucks, cargo trucks, dump trucks, and tractors for 18-wheelers. Trucks that do not qualify under the United States-Mexico-Canada Agreement will face the full tariff. For USMCA qualifying trucks, the tariff applies only to non-U.S. content. Key truck parts affected include engines, transmissions, tires, and chassis. USMCA-compliant parts are exempt from tariffs until a process is set for their non-U.S. content. The proclamation also sets a 10% tariff on imported buses, including school and transit buses. To support domestic production, manufacturers can offset part tariffs by 3.75% of the value of trucks assembled in the United States from 2025 through 2030. A similar offset applies to U.S.-assembled truck engines. Automobile tariffs are aligned with this program, extending offsets for auto manufacturers through 2030. Products covered by this proclamation will not face additional or existing sectoral tariffs on steel, aluminum, copper, automobiles, or lumber. They are also exempt from reciprocal tariffs or tariffs on Canada, Mexico, Brazil, or India. President Trump states that strengthening U.S. truck manufacturing is vital for military readiness, emergency response, and critical infrastructure. The action follows a Commerce Department investigation finding that imports threaten national security. Trucks and buses are essential for military and disaster response and move over 70% of U.S. freight. The fact sheet notes that foreign practices have increased imports at the expense of American manufacturing. Imports now account for about 43% of trucks sold in America. The U.S. also relies more on foreign suppliers for key truck parts, weakening the domestic supply chain and creating security risks. In a crisis, only American factories can provide reliable capacity for trucks, parts, and buses needed for national security. President Trump's tariffs aim to protect and expand U.S. manufacturing of medium and heavy-duty trucks, truck parts, and buses. These actions are designed to secure supply chains that are vital for national and economic security. This proclamation builds on previous steps by the Trump administration to align U.S. trade and industrial policies with the national interest. On his first day in office, President Trump launched the America First trade policy to strengthen the U.S. economy. President Trump has used Section 232 tariffs to address threats to national security and support critical manufacturing sectors. These tariffs have covered steel, aluminum, copper, and autos. The Department of Commerce is also investigating other key industries, such as semiconductors, commercial aircraft, wind turbines, robotics, unmanned aircraft systems, and personal protective equipment. Reciprocal tariffs have been imposed to restore America's economic sovereignty and address trade relationships that threaten national and economic security. President Trump has also issued executive actions to boost mining, manufacturing, and domestic investment by reducing regulations and cutting bureaucracy. Thanks for listening. The full source material for this summary is in the description below.